let this trash truck go by. Things you gotta worry about hunting suburbs. Trash trucks blocking your way to the spot. Another thing you have to worry about is having your properties torn down and completely flattened, which is exactly what happened at this spot. But this is it right here. I had to move my camera. We gotta go change the batteries in that, and then we got a couple other spots we're gonna go hit up because I gotta go find this buck that I'm after. The batteries last a good like a week. It's honestly pretty crazy how many bucks were coming in here. There's like 3 different bachelor groups that were on my feeder, and the big one, which is I've had him here for 5+ years, been watching him for 5+ years since he was like a 2-year-old. He was probably 150, 155 inches as a 12 last year, and then he blew up into like a 17 pointer. There's no telling how much he scores. I mean, I'd say he's probably pretty close to 200. I'm gonna be scrambling here for the next couple weeks, trying to relocate him, get him consistent again. I've got a handful of spots around here. We're actually gonna go check a camera that I put out a week ago. It's not a cell cam, just a regular camera. And I know he goes over there late season. There's a chance he went back over there since his summer area basically just got mowed over.
Yes, sir, about Errol.
Dang, that's a quick answer right there.
I'm on my car.
Gotcha. Well, I am with Thomas right now. We just went and checked my cameras for Big Boy 6x6.
Yep.
And he is showing up over at.
No, he's not.
Yep. I'm pretty much like solely focused on this deer at this point. I honestly haven't even run cameras at like the majority of my spots because this has been this is the story this year, at least early on. And I think that, I mean, the other shooter is still over my other spot too, so. All right, so we just got the set hung for what I would consider my #1 deer on my hit list. Actually not too far from here, just a few miles. Pulling up to the spot where I have my #2 buck. This one's actually way more consistent. So I may end up hunting this deer first if he's still coming in like every morning. The construction crew is still here, but I think they're pouring a foundation, so they're probably gonna be here all night. Whew. It's a rough hike in here. Solid 15 yards from the road. But we talk about this all the time. Like, if you can avoid getting inside the bubble and getting in areas where these deer can see you, because they watch these spots, they bed down in a spot where they can see everything. And if I had tried to go into that block of woods in one of these other trees right here, they definitely would have seen me. So I got a tree that I can easily get in and out undetected, and I can pull these deer out of this wood line. At least early in the season, I should be able to. I like it. I feel like I'm at the perfect height to where like all this brush right here, when I'm sitting down, it's perfectly like blocking my view, but when I can stand up and shoot over the top of that stuff. So if there's does out here feeding around, I can just stay hunkered down behind all that stuff. But as soon as the big boy walks out, popping up and he's going down. So I got 2 sets hung today for my #1 buck and my #2. This is #2. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear, see what the cameras show over these next few days. Season starts in 4 days, we'll keep an eye on the cameras and then make a game time decision. Oh man, I can't believe it's actually here. Opening day of 2020, Atlanta, Georgia. Something, I don't know what's going on this year, but usually when the season rolls around like this, all our bucks disappear and we have to relocate them. Knock on wood, they've stuck around a little bit, and I'm thinking that someone's going to put something down this weekend sometime. Pretty awesome first sit. Opening morning, tons of deer. Not the big boy yet, but he's been in afternoon daylight twice in the last 3 days. So I'll be back in here this afternoon. And tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day until I get a shot. This is without a doubt the biggest buck I've ever hunted in my life. So I'm gonna give it my all, that's for sure. All right, it's the second afternoon of the season. Hunted this morning for the 6x6, and when I was in the stand, my number 2 shooter showed up, which is not very far from here. I can't decide what stand I want to go to because I'd be willing to bet that that deer is going to come back tonight in daylight, the number 2 buck. And the reason I think he's doing that is because there's construction on that lot, and during the week there's so much activity that he doesn't come out until like well into dark. But it's Sunday today, and I feel like this might be my opportunity to kill him. But it's also really hard to not go sit for a 200-inch deer, knowing that there's other people hunting them. So I'm actually gonna go to both spots and check the wind, and just whichever one has the better wind, I'm gonna hunt that spot. That's basically a straight east wind, which is what the weather's calling for. I checked it down here a second ago, and it was not east. It was more of a south wind, which is what I need at this spot. But east at my other spot is terrible, so I may be hunting here for the 6x6 again tonight. I'm gonna pull up Onyx real quick and make sure, see what the wind would be doing over there, if it's the same direction as here. My other spot, east-southeast, is terrible. That would be blown straight to the field that I'd be shooting, and straight like into the bedding area. So it looks like I'm hunting here tonight. All right, let's do it. Alright, y'all, good morning. It is the third day of the season. It's September 14th, 6 in the morning right now. I'm actually pulling up to my number 2 shooter spot. I've been hunting the 6x6 the last couple days, the last 4 sits. And he moved to a different spot this morning and the wind's not good, so I'm coming in to hunt my number 2 buck. He actually showed up yesterday morning in daylight. I really don't know how much of a time window I have before these construction workers get here, so I've got a small window, but I feel pretty good. This deer's been pretty consistent. He's living in this block of woods. I just royally screwed up. Could have been worse, but I didn't hit the deer. That's good. He didn't look that spooked. He didn't like it. He took off, but I heard him stop like right inside the wood line. But he was sitting there for 8 minutes, facing me the whole time. He keeps looking back this way because there's construction workers getting like staged on the street, and he didn't like it, so he like quickly turned and started going away. And I tried to squeeze it through a window about that big, through this like bush right here. It was stupid. I shouldn't have shot. I don't know if I hit something or I just was trying to like torque it through an opening. Shot over his back, but I don't think he knew what happened. I think he'll be back. first time he came in, I had a perfect shot. It took me a second to get the camera on him. Got the camera on him, got my bow up, and then he moved. Chased that buck up out of the frame. So then I had to move the camera, get my bow again. I was about to shoot, and he chased that buck again, away for 15 minutes. I didn't think he was gonna come back. I should have killed that deer. That was bad. That was embarrassing. I should have killed him the first time. I know better than to wait like that. It's good to take your time on a shot, but you don't know when that deer is gonna get blow out of there.
Happy birthday.
What a heck of a way to start my birthday off.
How's your birthday going for you so far?
Just fantastic. Couldn't be better. Oh man. I gotta build the story a little bit, you know? The people want...
There'd be no story if you went in there and just shot him.
I know, the people want a Liela story, so that's what I'm gonna give them. Well, washing the dirt off the arrow that I buried over the top of a 175-inch deer's back this morning. I'm gonna shoot my bow and get my confidence back. I don't know if that's gonna happen fully, but we're gonna try. Now I'm like pissed. I think I'm pissed at that deer that he came in, should have shot him the first time, then he left, and he came back in, and then I missed him, and he came back, and I was gone. And he's gonna come back tonight, and he's gonna die. Shooting where it's supposed to. I can shoot a target. All right, no more messing around. Got the jitters out of the system, and if he comes back tonight, he's going down. There's no question about it. Third time's the charm, baby. down, baby. September 14th, on my birthday. Big 30. That's the earliest in the year I've ever killed a buck. 3 days into the season. Giant on the ground. Yes, thank you, Lord. Me down, baby.
Yes. Happy freaking birthday, bro.
I know. Hey, I had to make a story on my birthday, right?
I know. I want to scream right now, but there's deer in front of me.
Alright, well, you kill one too.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done that, so I'll do my best.
Alright, good luck.
Hey, you better wait for me.
Yeah, well,
Alright, sweet. Congrats.
thanks. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get down, and I'm gonna wait till the boys get here to track him. I'm pretty sure I heard him go down just inside the wood line, but I want the boys to be here to be a part of that, so probably gonna go grab something to eat, hang out for an hour, and then maybe Lee kills something tonight too. Who knows? He's on a beast.
My guy.
I totally redeemed myself. Thanks, dude.
Hey, we're wearing the same shirt.
Get your merch today. Actually, not today. Well, depends when this video launches, but yeah, just get it.
Sometime soon.
Dang, y'all are getting after it.
We were bumping on the way over here. We're pretty excited. Well, let's go get him.
Right. Alright guys, it's been about an hour and a half since I shot. The cavalry has arrived, and I'm thinking he's like right inside the wood line.
By the way,
He doesn't have a name yet.
he needs a name.
I mean,
Birthday buck.
you've been wanting to name a deer something ridiculous and cheesy.
All right, well, give me a second. Let me think of something.
Birthday buck or
I mean, if I
redemption buck.
if
That's
I
pretty
actually
cheesy.
choose this name, are you gonna stick with it?
Probably not. Probably not.
Cookie dough boy buck.
Let's just find the arrow. The arrow's up here somewhere. Honestly, I'm so jacked up to get my hands on this deer. Because
He's bigger than you think.
he's one of those that like I never put like the mental tape on him, so I don't know how big he is. He could be 160 something. He could be 180. Like I literally don't know.
Mental tape.
Yeah.
Dude. That's a no doubter.
I think we got good blood.
That's a good sign.
He hopped over. I think he went in this hole right here.
Alright.
Surprised he went this far, honestly. I thought I heard him fall right inside the wood line. There's no way he's much farther. We've already gone like 40 yards.
No, I think we've gone further than that.
What the heck?
Go back to that spot. He turned back around. What in the world?
I mean, you saw my shot on this
Yes.
deer, right?
Yes. He's literally running in circles in here.
Wait, we're back on the same spot. I'm so confused.
Well, we need to. There's blood here. He's not bleeding a ton.
Right here, right here, right here. I'm gonna mark this last blood on Onyx just so because I don't even know where we are
I
right
don't know
now.
where he came from to this point. I literally
He
just.
had to have been coming up this way.
I mean, I was not falling blood. I literally just looked down and saw a drop of blood.
I mean, my best guess is it hit one lung and exited behind the back lung.
Like cut liver and lung for sure.
Yeah.
But there's a 0% chance in my mind that that deer lives.
He's dead. That deer is 100% dead. There's no way you can live through that.
No.
I don't understand. I mean, it's been almost 4 hours since I shot him.
Well, I mean, he's dead somewhere.
Well, I just really wanted to drag my birthday out as long as it could go.
Yeah, no, you just gotta do this, don't you?
Well, I think that we should back out and come back in the morning, first light. That's the way it goes. You hunt long enough, it's gonna happen. Even when you do everything right.
Alright, y'all. It is next morning. It actually rained all night. It's kind of raining right now, so that is not good. But I'm driving around basically where we left off last night, just making sure he's not dead, like in somewhere obvious to where someone's gonna see him and freak out. But we got permission to like walk on here last night, but I am gonna go find another cop because there's probably new cops here this morning. Just making sure they know what we're doing, because with 3 trucks here, they're gonna be wondering what we're doing. So just gonna double check on that. But he's got to be. So this is that corner that we were talking about. He's got to be down in here somewhere.
Yes.
Dude.
You're scaring me. What?
I see something from across the parking lot right on the edge of the pavement.
No way.
Yep.
Him?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Dude, it was right where we were last night.
No freaking way.
Yeah. Like, you know that big pile of dirt?
Like you're 100% no doubt that deer, that's him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes! Yes! Woo! Alright, so hear me out. I thought long and hard about this. I know that Mr. Cookie Dough Buck was not a good name, but what about Mr. Sparkles?
You know what? Whatever you want to name him, Lee. Whatever you want.
I like Mr. Sparkles.
Dude, his head is literally lying in a parking spot right now.
How did we not see that?
See that pile of dirt right there? He's right to the right of it.
He said, I see the deer. Dude, that's the wood chip pile we were standing around last night doing the closing interview. Calling Jay and Kendall. There's no way. Dude, there's no way that deer was there last night.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We were standing 10 feet from him when we were talking to Jay and Kendall on the phone, like, oh, where to go, blah, 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 blah.
We were probably standing there with our foot on him, just being like,
I probably put my foot on top of him and slapped my knee at one point, like, where the hell is this thing? Dude, what? No, dude, no, 0% chance. His head is laying on pavement, literally in a parking spot. Hello, urban hunting.
there's no way he was right there last night.
Dude,
We walked right there.
We were standing right at the edge of that bush.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, he's a little stiff.
He's not that stiff though.
Man, it's pretty stiff. Dude. Look at all that trash.
Did you know he had that?
Yeah, I knew he had that. That deer is awesome.
I'm telling you, he has rigor mortis, but not a deer that's been laying here for 16 hours.
It's still kind of warm, actually.
Dude, look how loose his shoulder is.
Like, if there's warmth in the arm.
The deer's still warm.
I was worried that he was just going to spoil from being out all night. It's been like 90-something degrees. But I think he's going to be fine, because he probably didn't die too long ago, honestly.
No.
16, 17.
17 pointer.
This was a slick 8-pointer last year. That's what's crazy about these genetics here. It's like they hit that certain age and they just blow up in trash.
Well, you've also seen these inside daggers happen to a deer before. That was
Yeah.
that was a slick 8 the year before, actually.
I'm just like blown away that first of all, that this is the earliest I've ever killed a buck.
Yep.
Ever. Last year was the first time I tagged out in Georgia, and just 2 seasons ago we had like a horrible year.
Yep.
Like everything went wrong. Kendall's mom passed away, and that was the year that we like came together as a team and started putting God first, in like a very vocal and visible way, and it's literally still going up from there.
Yeah.
Like there is no question that when we started putting God first, that things started to change for us.
Keep showing up for us.
And I can promise you that we will never stop putting Him first, because we are literally nothing without Him. And I'm stoked to see what the rest of this year holds, because it's only been 4 days.
Yeah.
He's a gnarly dude.
Unbelievable. Tough animals.
All right, here's the plan. We're going to quarter him out here. We're also going to cape him out. I'm just going to take him to a butcher shop down the street, which it has to be hairless. So we're going to get him quartered up, pack him in the coolers, and then get him to the taxidermist. Y'all let us know. We're actually thinking about opening a processor and like archery range here in Atlanta, because it's such a pain to drive 45 minutes outside the city to take deer. So we're in the process of kind of figuring that out.
Be like a C1 HQ.
Yeah, C1 HQ, deer processor, archery range kind of deal. Comment below, let us know what you think about that idea. Could be a cool place to kind of meet and greet, hang out, shoot bows, get deer processed.
I know it's a little early for a beer on a Tuesday, but I'm just here to drink beer and watch.
Lee, I'm gonna have to turn him.
Oh, the deer.
Thinking 22 on the beans.
That's the part that blows your mind, is he has 36 inches of extra
points
points.
on a 150
Four
inch
inch
frame.
190 and 5/8.
That's the biggest deer of your
Biggest
life.
deer of my life. I would not have guessed that.
You were like,
take it.
oh, he's smaller than I thought when you walked up on
Well,
him.
when I saw him from the stand yesterday, I was like, oh my god, like he's giant. And then he is giant.
Holy cow. Dude, it just adds up. Unbelievable.
Pretty good start to the year. You kicked it off with a 182 Velvet,
84.
84 Velvet, then a 190.
Yeah, you upped the ante on me.
I need you to strike, and then I'll strike back.
Unbelievable. Well, the deer's clean.
Cool.
Good to go.
Take it to the butcher.
Unbelievable.
Have some back straps tonight.
190 inch deer. Awesome. You even said early season, you were like, oh, should I let him go another year? I don't know. Get out of here.